Okay, so let's say you have added some components. You've added a bench, but you want to rotate it. It's not facing the right way. Um, so the first thing you do is you need to select the object you're going to rotate. The selection tool is this arrow, right? If you are accidentally, the way you know something is selected is if it's blue. So if you accidentally try to rotate and something else is selected, right, this would rotate my tree right now. So make sure that you select your object. So now it turns blue. Then this right here is the rotate tool. So click on that. And the thing about rotating in SketchUp is that you're working in 3D, so you could rotate in any dimension that you wanted. So right, you could like rotate it this way, but obviously we don't want to do that. If you start to rotate and you notice that it's going the wrong way, just hit Escape, ESC, on your keyboard. Um, and since we want to rotate this one on the ground, I want you to make sure that it is on the rotate circle is on the blue side, not right. You can go on the red, that would rotate it this way. We don't want to do that. You could do the black, the green, there's all, you can rotate it in every direction. We want to be on the ground, which is the blue one. And if you're getting stuck, you can't get the little circle to go in the right direction, you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard to actually change which plane it's on. So make sure it's on the blue one. And then the other thing that you have to do is that you need to click twice in order to rotate. So you have to click on the point where you're rotating from, the vertex, right? The pivot point. So you click once there, and then you're going to pull out and click again on the object where you're rotating from. So like the whole thing. And then I can rotate it this way. Okay. So again, you have to click once where your pivot point is, right? Where it's going to rotate from. And then once over here to rotate it in a different direction. Okay. And then one other thing, right? If you know that you want your benches facing this way, I would recommend rotating it first before you start copying and pasting them if you're doing multiple, because then you only have to rotate it once instead of rotating each bench after you've already added it. Okay.